This is a 1970 Mustang Fastback. This is the guy that brought this car in. It's been his daily driver for the past couple of years. It's a great running, driving car, but you know, it's far from a show car. You touch the key and she fires right up. This is an original 351 Windsor car, is what I meant to say, sorry. It's got good power, transmission shifts good. Speedometer works. And I think it's fair to call this a project car. It needs some little tinkering and stuff. It just depends on what you want to do with it. This would make like a really easy kind of like if you want to do an old school hot rod motif to it or something, it's like pretty much there. I mean, it's got some cool old hot rod wheels, old school looking hot rod wheels on it, and tires are brand new. And it's just kind of got like an, you know, faded older paint job and stuff. You know, it's like these days there's so many different cool looks. So you could drive like this guy that we got this car from. I mean, guy's driving the car to work every day. No smoke. Engine runs great. Let's see if I can pop the hood and let you hear the engine. Like I said, it's a 351 Windsor. It's an original AC car. It's still got the compressor. I'll leave the hood up for a second and we'll turn it off so you can hear a little better. Hear me talk just a little bit better. Like I said, it's an original AC car. The compressor's here. All the components are here. The blower motor's not kicking on. Could be a resistor. Could be a fuse. We just got the car in. This is a new arrival video that I'm doing, and new arrival photos. And that means basically we just got it in. We threw a couple $100 on it. We're gonna make just a couple $100 on this thing and just send it on down the road to the next guy. I've got enough projects going on at Peachtree Classic Cars right now. I'm so tempted to keep this one. Like, this is like the fun dream project of all times. I did a 70 Mustang almost just like this, gosh, about 3 years ago, and it's the one that you kind of regret selling. The body's pretty straight on this thing. It's got some Bondo in it, you know, lower quarters, you know, it's got some, you can listen, you know, it's got a little Bondo in it. It's got a lot, mostly metal, but a couple of skin spots, but I don't see any major rust on it. It's got a couple paint pops, you know, it's just, but it's clean. No, not even surface rust on that yet. Looking really, really clean and recent. You know, kind of the plan on this car was to shoot it in hot, you know, sand it down and shoot it in hot rod black, kind of a satin black, and just, man, with those Boss wheels, this thing would just look sick. It would be really, really inexpensive way to do it. It's got the front spoiler on it. The rear spoiler's not on there. I think it gives it kind of a really cool, aggressive look. Just an inexpensive, you know, hot rod or flat black, you know, hood right now. This door panel is actually in really good shape. The seats are in great shape. Front two seats look really good. The headliner looks really good. So the interior on this car actually looks really good. It's got a new dash cap. That looks good. The carpet looks really good. In fact, the carpet looks brand new. Trying to get that car, there you go. The back seat's got a couple of spots where, you know, the kids jumped in the back and the seat came apart a little bit. Could be fixed, or very inexpensive to put another one on there. But overall, rear sail panels are in good shape. Rear tray's in good shape. To me, waiting for some 6x9 speakers to go into a new stereo. I've got a lot of extra parts for this car, weather stripping, things like that. It's missing the, you know, the speaker, I mean the stereo bezel there. The great thing about these is that, man, parts are cheap on MustangsUnlimited.com. That's who we get all of our stuff from. This door, you know, it's not quite closing all the way. Striker needs to be adjusted, you know, little things need to be lined up. The thing is you look on, I look at cars all day long. This is what I do for a living. And I get on Craigslist and I see this car in parts, neatly organized around somebody's garage for $10,500, $11,000, $12,000, you know, and it's like Mustang in parts, you know, father-son project, blah, blah, blah. Give me a break. I mean, this car is running, driving, disc brakes, it's ready to go, brand new. I mean, $1,600 worth of brand new Boss wheels and tires. I mean, brand spanking new. Underneath the car, some couple of rust spots that need to be, you know, there was a floor pan that was put in from the top. It was done kind of amateur. It's really solid, but it's kind of ugly. It needs to be cleaned up, put up on the lift and cleaned up. Other than that though, torque boxes are in good shape. All your subframe rails look really good. I didn't see any rust underneath here. Climbed around earlier. Very, very clean. Inner fender wells. This is where people always want me to take pictures, so let me shine the camera in there real good. Very clean. Brand new fuel tank. Carburetor's been rebuilt. And basically the guy that owned this car before us, he said, you know, I wanted it to be a good, reliable, just daily driver. It looks super cool. I mean, okay, it's got a left-hand mirror on the right side. That looks stupid, you know. It needs little stuff. I think you could throw some nickel and dimes at this thing and actually have a really cool car. Or you could spend some money on it, a few grand, you get a really nice car. Holy smokes, it's hot down on this concrete, laying down. But I just really want to show you guys what's going on underneath the cars. It's really important to me to try and, you know, as best as I can, depict a vehicle for what it is. The exterior handle, let's see if my guys fixed it really quick. They're usually pretty easy to fix, but nope, right now, the passenger side door handle is not opening the door, but you can open the door from the inside. Like I said, this is a new arrival. We haven't done anything to this car. Kind of just brought it in because it was cool. Make a couple bucks on it. Let the next guy have some fun. Golly, I really, really like these cars. They're really cheap to buy parts for. They're super fun. They're the iconic Ford muscle car, you know, of the 60s and 70s. And this would make a really fun daily driver, or, you know, kind of a project car or whatever. Drive it while you fix it. Somebody's gonna have a blast with this thing.